Hello again, YouTubers. This is Terry from my cottage up north. It's the 17th of March. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all you Irish people and Irish wannabes. And I'll show you what we've been doing. On my last video, I showed that I was getting my taps ready, my taps and bags ready. Well, they're ready. I'll switch you around here. I have 40 taps put in, and they aren't doing too much right now. 2 days ago I got 1 gallon out of all of them. Yesterday I got 3 gallons. But I need to move a tap today, so I thought I'd show you that. I know you've seen people tap trees a lot, but I need to move one, so I tried an experiment and it didn't work so well. I don't know if you can see that tree right out there. See it broke off right out there. Well, I tapped that one figuring, well, maybe there'll be some sap coming out of it yet this year, but I'm getting absolutely nothing out of it, so I'm going to move that tap. We got to go pull it. So it must have died, and that's why it broke off. So last year I got some sap out of it, but this year I got nothing. So we're going to pull this tap. Easier said than done sometimes. And, oh, that one's in there tough. I think I'm going to have to get a pliers to pull that tap. A lot of times I can just turn them and bring them out, but not this time. Well, we'll bring you back after I get that out. You can see why I want to put another tap in this tree. Look at that bag. That's the best one I've got running right now, so I'm going to put a second one in there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that thing is dripping like crazy. Look at it. So let's get that tap in there. You can see it's running like crazy. There. Look at it drip. That's why I'm putting it in that tree. So, big. Put this on here. There, now we got 2 in this tree. I think that's the right thing to do. A lot of the other trees aren't doing much yet. But this one here, for some reason, every year, this one is always the first one to go. And now that it's big enough, I can put 2 taps in it, so. As you can see, or maybe you can't, behind me there's it's about 54 degrees today. It was like 57 yesterday. So I'm assuming that sap is going to start running. Let's take a walk down by the river. The river still froze over, but with all the runoff, you can see, or you will see shortly, the amount of water that's on the ice now. It wouldn't be safe to go out there anymore. And I'm expecting by the weekend, some of it is probably going to be gone. So we'll see. I got deer track everywhere. I don't know if you can see it in the snowbank right there. There's deer here every night. As you can see, there's getting to be a lot of water on that ice. So that isn't going to last much longer. Oh, I see I got a piece of wood sticking out there yet. I didn't. Must have been buried in the snow when I cleaned up that tree that broke off. I'll have to pick that up. Might as well do it right now while the ice is still somewhat safe. By short. I didn't know this was out here. Well, it's froze in, so I'm going to have to chop it out. I want to get that out of there before the ice goes really bad. I'll go get a spud bar and chop that out of there. Yeah. Set you up there, see if you see anything. I hope so. Yeah, I got that out. You can see how much water there is on that ice already. So it wouldn't have been too much longer. I wouldn't have been able to get it out. So I'm glad I walked down here to see this. Okay. A handy dandy little spud bar. Now that I got that out, I can show you a little bit more down the other way. Going down the river, excuse me, there is quite a bit of water and ice down that way too. Usually when we start losing the ice, it starts way up on that corner up there and works its way down this way. That's the water coming in. If you go upriver quite a ways, there's another dam up there. Now, I would guess it's putting out a lot of water right now with all the melting going on. But spring is almost here. We still got almost 1.5 feet of snow on the flat where I haven't messed with it at all. So, but every day it's going down now. So, well, like I said, we'll bring you back when I collect today. I don't think I'll get much, but if I get 4 or 5 gallons, that'll be a lot, I think. Because a lot of them still aren't doing anything. And I don't know why. It's just the way it is this year. 3 years ago, it was the 19th of March before I started getting any sap. 2 years ago, it was the 13th. Last year it was the 3rd of March. Now this year it was the 15th of March. It just depends what kind of winter you have. Like last year, but it was the 3rd of March because spring came so quick. Got to a point last year where I was getting 40 and 50 gallons per day of sap. I had to shut it off because I couldn't cook as much as I was getting. So sometimes every other day or so I dump them because I just couldn't cook that much, and you can't keep it that long when it gets that warm. So, okay, we'll bring you back when we start collecting this afternoon. Well, we're back. It's about 5:15 in the evening. It's time to pick up the sap. I'm going to try to show you that. Hopefully this works out. Alright, this is what I do. I'm going to switch you over to the other camera and see what happens. Alright, time to go pick up some sap. Now a lot of these are still not running, but I got to check them each day. Yeah, there's nothing in these yet. But we just have to be patient. There will be. Now see, now these have some in it. Oops, dropped him. Yeah, this is just starting to run a little bit. Let me just go around. Right now I walk to them because there isn't that much. If there is, I could always come back and get a different pail. That one doesn't have anything. That one's dry. That one's dry. Let's see what we got down here. That one has nothing. This one has nothing. This one has some. Dang it, I dropped another cover. I always pick up at this time of day because I don't want too much in the bags overnight. If it freezes, then I can't get it out. So I make sure in the evening I always dump them. If and when they really start running, I might have to do it twice a day. Right now, there ain't much going on. Oh. Yeah, this one's got some in over here. Yeah, so pretty bare right now, but eventually they'll start. A lot of these don't have anything in them. No. I can't believe this one hasn't started yet. This is usually a good tree, but maybe that big crack that developed in is having something to do with it. That one's empty out there too. And I don't see any in either of these. The last one down here is right here. Nothing. That ain't even a half a gallon. take an empty pail. Yeah, that one's got some in it. Like I said, this time of year, you'd be lucky you'd get much. But eventually the ground will start to thaw out, and then that water, the sap will run up the trees. Don't look like this one's got hardly anything in it either. Let's see, this one's got a little bit in it. I have people that tell me why bother picking it up, but like I said, I don't want it to freeze overnight, because then there's problems. And these two here have a bunch in it. It's really strange how some trees take a long time for the sap to start to run, and other ones start running right away. Never figured out why, but I think it has something to do with the snow or the ice. That one don't have anything. That one don't have anything. So on to the next one. Now, this bag here is just about half full. That's a good tree here. Now this one, this is the one you saw me put on 2 hours ago. I don't know if you can see that, but there's quite a bit in there for just 2 hours. And that's why I moved it over to this tree. I think I got more out of this one than I got out of the other trees in the front combined. Well, maybe not. Not quite. This is what I got from the trees up front, and this is what I got out of this one tree. 4 taps here. That tree hasn't done much of anything yet. And a couple little drips in the bottom, but that's all. I think it's the same with this one. I got 2 on this tree, and they aren't doing anything right now. And we got a little bit in this one. Just a few drips. What do we got? Anything on you? Yeah, a little bit in this one too. Nothing much. But they're starting, because these didn't have anything in yesterday. Everything is really getting sloppy. I wouldn't be going anywhere without those chains on. All right, on to the next ones. It's just funny how things are. Yesterday I got almost nothing out of that tree. Now I got almost a half a bag. That tree over there, I checked as I went by. That one doesn't have anything. Yeah, this one started to run today. It's the first time I got anything out of this one, and look how much I got. So I bought 3/4 of a gallon just out of that one. And then this is the last one I have right here. And some in it. Not a lot, but some. This one gave me a little bit yesterday too. And we got ourselves a spider in here. Let's see if we can get him out of there. There, he's out. There. Okay. I got a little more than yesterday. We'll know when we get it in the barrel. Now, I don't worry about chunks of bark and stuff that gets in the sap because I run it through a filter before I put it in the barrel. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. There, sap is picked up for today. There, I leveled it out, and it says we've got, oh, I'd say somewhere around 7.5 gallons in the barrel, and I had 4, so I got about 3.5 today. Not good, but it's every day it's going up a little bit. Okay, so at 7.5, this is what the filter looks like. It catches all the dirt as I put it in. Like I said, it's coming up a little bit each day. Pretty soon I won't cook until I get at least 20 gallons. That's where it might cut off to where I cook, because it just doesn't pay to be cooking out there. So hopefully this will hold for another day or 2, maybe 3. I don't know. We're supposed to get snow on Friday night into Saturday, so if it amounts to anything, I don't think it will. That'll probably slow it down again. But that's about it for today, folks. I'll try to get this edited and get it up. I don't know if I'll show you any more collecting until the first time I cook. So this is Terry at my cottage up north. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, tell your friends about it, share it. If you would, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'd appreciate if you subscribed. Until then, we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.